the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team will take one more step towards the Super Bowl.
We're getting set for this divisional matchup. One team coming off the bye that was well-earned, and the other team coming off a win.
Man, we felt the energy in the stadium. We know the team that's coming off the bye, they're rested, their fans are fired up. It is going to be an exciting start.
Gets out past the 30, brought down near the 35.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Trying to beat the play clock.
And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
Second down coming up.
The Rams defense now is going to go nickel.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the plate.
And he's sacked again. The Packers offensive line could be in for a long day based on that one.
Yeah, bad job that time. They give up the sack. But look, when you talk about this offensive line, they're pretty good. So I think they'll just find a way to get it done. They still should have a nice, solid day.
The Packers from the 22. Has his man.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defense did a good job that time. It's third and long. They know the offense wants to throw it down the field. They cover all the deep receivers and nowhere to go with the football except short.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Let's go. First down at the 20. Intercepted. There is a flag out.
He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
Two tight ends on the field here.
First down at the 33. Keenan Allen has the catch. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Play clock's running down.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Allen's sixth on the board for the Packers.
Playoffs so different than the regular season. The divisional round of the playoffs, when you score first, that makes you feel great. So that is a wonderful touchdown there by the offense.
It's good.
The Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
Austin will test the coverage. And Austin is brought down.
That return's good for about 19.
The Rams bring in an extra tight end for this play.
Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
Handoff. Searching for space to the right. Dan picks up about 3. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. That leads us to second down.
The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. From the gun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback's face. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down.
Intercepted. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. The Packers getting set for the kickoff.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Rams just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you've got to be smart, you've got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Rams take it from the 28. Slashes to the left side.
Second and 10 coming up.
Got a flag down here.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
This will be second down.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Complete to Jeffrey.
And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Gurley has the good catch. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Rams did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
It's now second down. The Rams are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
On the way, third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Out of the shotgun formation. Cook's got the catch and the first.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Let's go.
First and 10. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Packers with a nickel look here on defense.
The defensive line, they're all talking, they're all shifting to the right.
Knocked down as he fires it.
And the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down. An open lane. This next snap will take place at the 19.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
That's dropped by Cook, who couldn't bring it in.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second and 10 coming up. Lead. I know it's just the first quarter, Phil, but they needed that touchdown. This team was in danger of possibly being embarrassed today.
Oh, the way they were playing, they were getting dominated on offense and defense, and all of a sudden you look up and boom, a quick score by them, and they're right back in it.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Montgomery's running this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Packers have put together a tremendous offensive performance here, but still it's just a one-possession game because their defense isn't holding up its end of the bargain.
You know, when you're in a game like this where the offense is playing well and your defense is really struggling, you don't say anything to the defensive players. You know why? Because, hey, next week it might be just the opposite. So go out there on the offensive side, take advantage of this situation, and pick it up for your defense. quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
First and 10. Throws the pass. And off the mark on that short throw. And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers who so often open up the game. The Packers will take the snap from the 30. Wide to the left. Flag. The defense accepts the penalty.
Outside runs take time. And when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
Second down now. The Packers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. And he's taken down.
Well, that's a good job by the defense that time, getting the sack on the blitz. And when you blitz, you're taking a chance. You better get to the quarterback, and that time they did.
Now looking at third down. The Rams set at the line. Dime package. Secures it with two hands. The Packers are going to punt the football. Austin's got it at the 29. Still on his feet. And a run back of about 13. The Rams take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
First down at the 42. Jones makes the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Second down and 7. Flag is out. The defense will take the penalty. The second quarter is underway with this snap. Sherman's in on the tackle.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at third and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
It'll be third down.
Get ready.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Packers bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Rams lined up in the nickel. First down at the 22. Allen's the receiver on the screen. Tackled at the 29-yard line. The Packers clearly came in with a game plan. Allen's been a target in the passing attack, and this is by design.
It is. Running backs now, they got to be able to do everything in the NFL. Of course, they got to be able to run with the football. They got to block for other runners, and they got to catch the ball like a wide receiver, and we've seen that so far here in the first half.
Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Rams offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
After running it, it's second down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Second down and 8. Down the field. One-handed catch. One-handed catches, Bill, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. From the gun. Gurley makes the grab. Gurley's tackled down after a gain of 12.
Oh, I loved it when I was a quarterback, throwing screens or throwing short passes to the running backs and watch them catch it and get those big yards. It was awesome to get cheap yards like that.
The Rams will take the snap from the 35. He's got the catch.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line. The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 19. Britt with the catch. Britt's tackled down after a gain of 15.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
The Rams with an empty backfield look here. First and goal. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Well, it was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 4. Nick Perry has the sack. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Breaking huddle at the 6. The Rams lined up, bunch formation. And now here's the toss. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Rams put up 6. As we edge closer to halftime, the game is now tied. They've given themselves a whole lot of momentum here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, what a job by the offense. They got down there, they got that touchdown, but you know, also I have to take the defense to task a little bit here. They made some calls that I did not agree with.
That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Packers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Anderson's lined up as the single back. Has his man. Gains about 3.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Second down after that pass play.
26.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't pump the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down coming up. The Packers come to the line and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Now 1st and 10. Anderson's got it. Screen. He's tackled right at the 31.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. The Packers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Rodgers got it in the gun. Has Allen. Gains 18.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive players got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Rodgers, completion percentage 70% on the day. First down and 10. Keenan Allen brings it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. 1st and 10. Rodgers going to take off with it. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Packers official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Rams are going to line up. Close game, 2nd quarter. The score's 21-14. 1st down at the 16. He's got the catch. Picks up 8 here.
The Rams have been awesome today on 1st down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Flag is down. Well, Phil, he scrambled around and then he moved past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
You know, all you have to do, Jim, as long as some part of your body is at or behind the line of scrimmage when the football leaves your hand, that's legal. That time, easy to see quarterback way past the line of scrimmage.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit that time. They're trying to protect the small lead. The offense is trying to be aggressive, and they give up nothing. 3 plays, and the offense is on its way out.
Montgomery's got it now. Keeps his legs moving. Montgomery's tackled down at the 38.
The Packers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
Anderson's in the backfield. Single back set.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
1st down at the 38. Robert Woods with the reception. The Packers now move the chains. The Packers use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. 1st down on the way. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Rodgers going to take off with it. And there's a great pass. Gaines is there to make the stop. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. Breaking huddle at the 13. This play set up by the long gainer. From the shotgun. Catch made. And that's a gain of 10.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown. When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance at some points before halftime rolls around.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. And he's met head-on right there at the 20. The Rams offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Gurley's taking the handoff. Gains 5. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Second and 4 coming up.
Let's go.
The Rams will take the snap from the 25. Picks up about 2.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Third down. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Rams know to win in the NFL, you've got to pick up third downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Third and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's fourth down.
Montgomery's got it at the 17. He's tackled at the 28. And a run back of about 11. The Packers on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Lined up in the nickel. First down at the 28. Catch made near the sideline.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Rodgers now completed his last 7 passes. First down here after the completion. And Rodgers will hand it off. Anderson marked down after a gain of 9. Second and short following the run. Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. A little jumpy there by that defensive front. Here's the football marked at the 47. The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 47. Anderson's handed the football. That's Quinn making the stop.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Rams official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
319! 319!
2nd and 4. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And he He's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line. The Packers snap it at the 36. Slashes to the left side. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Anderson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Gets it out for the completion. Good yardage picked up on that play.
There's nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
First and 10. And the reception by Anderson.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Second and 6. Allen's going to take the handoff now.
Allen's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third and 2 here after the run. Rodgers will have it in the pistol. Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Again, staying with the safe plays.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Play after play after play here on this drive. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. The Packers in for the score. At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. Tackles made right around the 26-yard line. The Rams offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 26. The reception by Jeffrey. The Rams get a first down. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Now first and 10. It's complete to Todd Gurley.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
It's a two tight end formation.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
The Rams will take the snap from the 45. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I'll guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
The Rams will take the snap from the 45. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The line of scrimmage, the 48. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Gurley's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 8.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
This is third down. The Rams come to the line with an empty backfield from the gun. And he's taken down once more for the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. Montgomery's going to take this one from the 16. Johnson's in on the tackle.
The Packers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. First down at the 32. Here's the handoff. Anderson's tackled down at the 32. The Packers come out in a bunch set. They'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. ready to run off the screen. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Austin's got it on the return. Breaks out of the tackle. And Austin is brought down. That return's good for about 13. The Rams heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Britt's taken down at the 49. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. First down at the 49. On the money. The Rams now move the chains. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Packers official. The team is officially ruling him out for today's game with an upper body injury. Back to you.
The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Rams from the 37. Unable to bring it in.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays. But a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second down following that incompletion.
Let's go.
He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted! This offense had no choice but to take some chances here in the 4th quarter, but it comes back to bite them again with an interception.
Well, but it's not going well, and you start trying to take chances, there is nothing going to go right in that situation. If they get back on the field after this one, Jim, just go out there, run the football, and try to get this game over with. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Second down following the run. The Packers line up, split backfield. They need to get the play off. Anderson's handed the football. Taken down at the 45.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
Third down now. Double tight end formation. Makes the catch in open space. That's his fourth catch of the day.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Anderson's lined up in a single back formation.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Second and 3 after that last carry. The Packers approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. C.J. Anderson with the catch. Gaines is there to take him down. The Packers have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Rodgers been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. First down and 10. Anderson's got it on the handoff. The Packers get a first down. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First and goal. And now Rodgers will give himself up.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
That's second down coming up. Allen's going to take the handoff now.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The play clock's running down. Toss to the outside. Davis all over that offense and brings him down.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. The kick is good. And that field goal pretty much locks it up. We don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime comebacks on this situation.
I don't expect that. Now it's time to just start thinking and having good thoughts in your mind. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy the fact that you played well all day long, and victory is in grasp. What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumbled the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
The Rams offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 21. Gurley's the receiver on the screen. Tackled down at the 22. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. The Rams from the 22. Unbelievable grab. Third catch today so far.
If you got a defensive back that's scared to death and not going to give up the big play, you've got to run things like this. The out route, nice route by the wide receiver, and a good throw by the quarterback.
Looking across the middle, incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Coming up, second down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Let's go. Three. Go, let's go. Three.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Throws the pass. That picks up 7.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Back to the air here on first down. Makes the reception. Tackled down right around the 47. Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. 2nd and 3. Now on the move. Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Man, intercepted! Tackles made. Bill, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with the defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Takes the knee. Takes the knee. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week and one step away from a possible Super Bowl. Heading on to the conference championship next week. When you win in this round, you win in the divisional round. You know now they're just one more victory away from the Super Bowl stage. What a victory here today.
Yeah, it is. That dream that you have of going to the Super Bowl, we got a lot closer after today's game, and to beat such a quality opponent gives you confidence. You feel good about everything you're doing. You can't wait for that conference championship game.
Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.